Hello and welcome to our reading corner. I have a new story for us to read today. We are talking about Women's History Month. And so today we are going to learn about Bessie Coleman. Bessie Coleman grew up in a small segregated town in Texas, at home with 3 younger siblings. Around, she had a lot of responsibilities: washing clothes by hand, fetching clean water, on top of walking 4 miles to school and back every day. Bessie knew that one day she would leave her small town. In 1915, she moved to Chicago to live with her older brothers. Returning from World War I, they told her all about being in France and about how the women there could fly planes, unlike the women in America. This got Bessie curious, furiously curious. She applied to every aviation school in America she could find, but she was denied entry. No one at any of those schools thought a girl could fly, especially not a black girl. Bessie wanted to prove them wrong. In 1920, she moved to France, where she could finally learn aviation. She was so gifted, she graduated from the 10-month flight school in only 7 months. In 1921, Bessie became the first African American woman in the world to receive her pilot's license. She specialized in stunt flying, parachuting, and aerial tricks. After returning home to the United States, Bessie flew for huge crowds. She was very popular among both white and black Americans and stood up against segregation and discrimination whenever she could. She hoped to open up her own flight school to teach other girls of color how to fly. Unfortunately, during a show in 1926, a mechanical issue caused her plane to crash. Bessie passed away, but her legacy lives on. In 1977, the Bessie Coleman Aviation Club opened in Chicago to support women of all races to reach their dream of flying. This quote says, "I made up my mind to try. I tried and I was successful." So, this story talks a lot about how Bessie Coleman defied all odds. People told her she couldn't fly, but she kept her dream alive, and she moved where she knew she could learn to fly. So today I have a cool craft we're gonna do. How many of you all like to try and make paper airplanes? Well, guess what? We get to make our own paper airplanes. Come on and join me. All right, friends, so you should have a blank piece of paper, and I'm gonna show you how to make your paper airplane. And then we're gonna get to decorate that airplane after we make it. So you have your paper, you're gonna fold it. Fold one corner in. And then we fold the other corner in to meet it in the middle. Make sure they're both even. So you have your shape like this. Then we flip it over and we meet our 2 sides. Then we fold it like this for our wing of our plane. Flip it over and you have your second wing. Then you have your paper airplane, but it's just plain. So you get to decorate your airplane. How about we make a pattern? I'm gonna use purple and red. You can use whatever colors you would like. So I'm gonna make lines down my airplane wing. So we're gonna start with purple, then switch over to my red. I'm gonna keep coloring. Have my red. And then what comes next? Purple. Then we have our red next. We are making a pattern. We started with purple, red, purple, red. And what's our next color we're gonna do? That's right, purple. And you can decorate yours any way you want. This is how I'm doing mine, but you don't have to do it this way. You can make your paper airplane any way you would like. All right, then we're gonna flip it over and do our other wing. You can keep the same colors or you can do different colors if you're doing it like I am. I'm gonna choose 2 other colors. This time I'm gonna do orange and green. So I put those markers back and now get my orange out. We're gonna start with our orange so we can do our pattern on this side. And we have our green. And orange again. Just remember, we're making a pattern. And a pattern repeats itself. Green is next. All right, what color goes next? We have orange, green, orange, green, orange, that's right. All right, friends, one more. Let's do our green. All right, and guess what, friends? So we know this is our plane. You can write your name on your plane. So I'm gonna write my name so that I know this is my plane. I'm gonna write Miss Bird. You can write your name because it's always good to practice writing your name. So you can write your name on your plane. And then you have an airplane. We have our pattern on this side and our pattern on this side. I hope you have fun making our airplane, and then when you get through, you can throw it around and see how great your plane flies. Wow, friends, I hope you enjoyed learning about Bessie Coleman today and about how she became one of the greatest pilots, doing tricks. And I hope you enjoyed making your own paper airplane. I hope you have fun flying your airplane around. And remember, you can be anything you want to be. See you next time. Bye-bye.